Hello, it's your boy Mr. CV. I'm back with another special video, and welcome back on CV Football. Honestly, it's the FA Cup and it's the weekend. I can't really sleep too much, so I'm just gonna go for a drive. While I'm doing the drive, I said let me make this video on the FA Cup that has been played today. Obviously, FA Cup is one of the oldest traditions of games in the Football League. And it's one of those cups that are in the House England Cup competition. So I'm going to start with Leyton Orient versus Man City. Leyton Orient, a very local club to me, and I'm not sure how they're doing. I think they're in League One right now. I'm not sure how they're doing, but they used to be quite decent. They got Man City today, which is a very, very big game for them, and I'm sure it's going to be a packed stadium. And in Leyton Orient Stadium, where in Leyton, for there is going to be packed, it's going to be busy, and they're playing the mighty Man City. I expect them to lose, but either way, it's going to be a great atmosphere. They're going to sell out the stadium, and I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic atmosphere. Leeds versus Millwall. Leeds are doing so amazing in the Championship. I saw their last game. I believe they won. They were dismantling teams in the Champions. They played against Coventry, and they battered Coventry, to be honest with you, and they're doing really well. They're playing against Millwall. Millwall's a decent side as well, and it should be a fascinating game. It's a long journey from Millwall, from where Millwall are, all the way to Leeds, but listen, it should be a fantastic game. I expect Leeds to win that as well comfortably, so I don't think it's going to be a big shock. Coventry versus Ipswich. Frank Lampard has been doing really well. I'm very happy for him. He's revitalised his managerial career, and he's got Coventry playing really well, and they've been doing really good, to be honest with you. Ipswich, on the other hand, I'm expecting them to win, but only because they're a Premier League side, but right now they're losing confidence because they keep losing games, and even their manager, McKenna, which is a bit unfortunate, but his job is on the threat. And honestly, I believe Ipswich will win, but because they're Ipswich are just a better outfit due to them being in Premier League, but I think it should be a balanced game, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Coventry calls an upset, but I do think Ipswich will win this game. Preston versus Wickham. I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm a truthful person. I'm an honest person. I don't really know too much about these two teams, so I'm not really gonna say. But over the years, I've seen Preston North End, and I've seen Wickham as well. Because a friend of mine that we went to uni with, he lives in Wickham, High Wycombe, and he tells me about Wickham, to be honest with you. But I think it should be a balanced game between both of these teams, so I wouldn't see too much really on it. Wigan versus Fulham. Wigan, when they were in the Premier League, Maino Figueroa, you can't forget him, especially when he scored a halfway line goal. You can't forget him. And Arsenal always had battles against Wigan. They were like our nemesis when we used to play Bolton. So it should be a great game. Fulham should win this game because Fulham, better players in the Premier League, better quality as well. He will be on form. Traore finally started to pick up a little bit of form as well. Jimenez, Raul, brilliant player as well. So honestly, I believe Fulham should win this game quite comfortably. But Wigan, over the years, have given upsets. I remember they gave Man City an upset in one of the Carling Cups or FA Cup back in the years. So they can give upsets. But I believe Fulham will be too strong. Everton versus Bournemouth, a Premier League encounter in the FA Cup. Fascinating game. Bournemouth are doing really well. Everton are doing okay as well. David Moyes, since he came back, they've really picked up form. Should be an interesting game, but I believe Bournemouth, with the manager Raiola, I think they'll be too strong for Everton. So I'm predicting like a 2-0 victory. Semenyo as well. Obviously, Bournemouth lost their last game against Liverpool, but that could happen to anyone because Liverpool are a fantastic side. They're a good side, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. The next one is Stoke versus Cardiff. Again, I'm not too sure about these two teams, but I can't really. But over the years as well, I've seen Stoke. Stoke used to give Arsenal and a lot of teams in the Premier League problems, especially with the lap with his forwards, and also the way they used to park the bus. Who was their manager? I forget their manager's name. How can I forget his manager? But anyways, Cardiff as well. They used to be. That's where Arsenal bought Ramsey from, Aaron Ramsey. So brilliant. Should be a fascinating game between both teams. They should be quite equal. So I'm not expecting too much from them. So I think it's great. The next one, Southampton versus Burnley. Honestly, this game, even though Southampton are in the Premier League, sometimes they play like a championship side, to be honest with you. And Burnley, obviously, they're in the championship. They're doing okay, actually. I believe they're doing okay. And should be a good game as well. But I think it's quite balanced. It could go either way with both of these teams. Newcastle versus Birmingham. Oh, mate. Birmingham, I would have said they're okay. They're decent. But Newcastle will be too strong. I expect Isak to win that game. But it will be a good game for Birmingham because they have to go to Newcastle. And Newcastle are a big side at this moment. But Newcastle just won their game against Arsenal last week. So, honestly, that should give them so much confidence. But honestly, I think they'll be too strong for Birmingham. So I'm expecting them to win quite comfortably. The last game is Brighton versus Chelsea. This game, Brighton are a decent outfit. Brighton are a decent side, but they've been up and down this season. Chelsea has already been up and down a bit, but Chelsea's got more confidence, better plays as well. And they got a £1 billion squad as well. So I think Chelsea should win this game, but Brighton are going to make it very, very difficult. I'm expecting Jackson to score today because he needs that goal. He needs that goal for his confidence. If not, the other player, the other striker, they might start putting it on because he's a pressing machine. So it should be a great game. I'm expecting great games in the FA Cup, and I should be doing tomorrow's games as well. So keep watching.